Night 1 was one of the most insane nights ever, and I mean, we gotta talk. Now, I want to make this a big disclaimer to you and to anyone. To anybody who thinks this was an underwhelming Night 1, you are sadly mistaken. Start off with the Jay vs. Gunther match. It was a really great match. Jay hits 3 Uso splashes, even hits Gunther's own powerbomb on him, and then puts Gunther in a chokehold. And yeah, loses the title. Great match, in my opinion, because if I'm going to be honest, Gunther needed to lose it and Jay needed to win it. Jay's doesn't got a lot of time left, bro. Then we move on to the World Tag Team Championship match, which I would say was alright. I would say, like, I did not think it entertained me a lot. And I think it was one of the most bummer matches on the card when you could have the SmackDown Tag Team titles, WWE. Moving on to the next match, we have, I think it was Jade Cargill versus Naomi. And Jade obviously beat Naomi, as everybody was probably expecting. This match was alright. It wasn't really piquing my interest. And, I mean, I didn't really care about it. The next match we're going to go on to is the U.S. Championship match. LA Knight, Jacob Fatu. This is a great match, man. I think it was really good. And Jacob deserved to win that U.S. title. I acknowledge you, Fatu. We're going to move on to El Grande Americano versus Rey Fenix. Rey Mysterio got injured the night before on SmackDown by hurting his leg, and he announced on the Countdown show that Rey Fenix was going to recover for him. And El Grande Americano got the win. We're already going to say this already, so Chad Gable got the win. I just want him to be revealed. This is a stupid cameo or thing for Chad Gable to do. I don't understand. And then we're finally going to go to the WWE Women's Championship match. This match was really good. No matter how much y'all want to say it was a botch fest, or what excuses you have to make, this was a good Night 1 match before the main event. It was really... Now, we're going to get into detail on this main event. This main event, goddamn cinema. I can't believe to this. I have to say this. It was cinema. If y'all don't say it was cinema, I'm just going to get crazy, and I'm probably going to go insane. Roman Reigns pulled out as much stuff as he could out of that book. He looked like he was going to join Seth for a minute because Punk, he was convincing him, Punk is the main guy we should be attacking. Seth was. He was convincing him of how, let's take him out. And then he just hits him. And then Heyman decides to take everything into his own hands. After these 3 men have beat each other to death, basically, Paul decides, I'm going to give Punk the chair. He hands Punk the chair, gets into the ring, is right behind Punk, hits him with a low blow. Grabs the chair, crawls on his knees to Roman, and says, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. Hands him it and tells him not to hit Punk with it, but to hit Seth with it. To get payback on him for what he did a few years ago whenever Seth broke up the Shield. But it was a bait trap, as Paul Heyman would low blow Roman Reigns, which I think is the most cinema thing for him to do. Turn on Roman Reigns, and now Seth Rollins is the new Paul Heyman guy and is now in his corner, and now will be his advocate for anything. Roman was his wise man. Punk was just his advocate, I guess. Of course, we're gonna have to talk about him. Brock Lesnar was Paul Heyman's advocate. But still, Night 1 was an incredible night. I don't care what any of you say. In my opinion, it was good.